Hello everyone, so this is part 3 of this topic TSD trains and boards and streams of CSAT PYQ series. In first two parts we have discussed the questions till 2018. Now in this part we are going to discuss the questions from these topics which came in like 2018, 2019, which came in 2019, 2020 and 2021, right? So let's start with the questions. So guys, in 2019 only one question has been asked from this topic, and this was that question. Question says X, Y and Z are three contestants in a race of 1000 meter. Assume that all run with different uniform speeds. X gives Y a start of 40 meters. X gives Y a start of 40 meters. It means when X runs 1000 meters, Y is running only 960 meters, right? Y is running 40 meters less. Right, and the question says and X gives Z a start of 64 meters. X gives Z a start of 64 meter means when X runs 1000 meter, Z is running 64 meters less than 1000. So it means it is 936, right? So guys, here all the sprinters are running these many distances, these many meters. All the sprinters are covering, right? All the sprinters are covering this distances in the same time. It means this is the ratio of their speeds, right? Clear? Because they are taking the same time to cover these distances. So it means this is the ratio of their speeds, right? After that, question is saying if Y and Z were to compete in a race of 1000 meter, how many meters start will Y give to Z? Okay, so question is asking what is the ratio of the speeds of Y to Z if both are running in a race of 1000 meter, right? Okay, fine. So we just find the ratio of Y and Z. So this is Y and Z. So this is 960 and this is 936, right? Guys, just find the ratio of these two numbers. So ratio of these two numbers is both the numbers are divisible by 24, right? So ratio of these two numbers will be this is 40 is to 39, right? Both the numbers are divisible by 24. So if you divide these numbers by 24, you will get the ratio as 40 is to 39, right? Question is saying what? Question is saying Y and Z both are running 1000 meter race. It means when Y is covering 1000 meter, question is asking what? How many meters start will Y give to Z? Right? It means when Y is covering 1000 meter, what is the distance covered by Z? We need to find that, and then the differences of those two distances will be the final answer, right? So since Y is running 1000 meter, so just make this as 1000. So this is what? This is 25 into 40. 25 into 40 will give you 1000. So we have to multiply both the numbers by 25. So this is 25 into 39. So 25 into 39 will be 975, right? So when Y will run 1000 meter, X will cover only 975 meter, right? So difference between these two is 25. Okay, so it means Y gives Z a start of 25 meters, right? So answer number, option B is the correct choice. All right, everyone, fine. Okay, only one question came from this topic, right? Now we'll start the questions of 2020. So in 2020, what they are asking, what they have asked, question says a car travels from a place X to place Y at an average speed of V km per hour. From Y to X at an average speed of 2V km per hour. Again from X to Y at an average speed of 3V km per hour. Again from Y to X at an average speed of 4V km per hour. Then the average speed of the car for the entire journey. Alright, see everyone, here this is, let's say, A and this is, let's say, B, right? So question is saying a car travel from place X to place Y. So sorry, it will be X and this will be Y. Okay. A car travels from place X to place Y at an average speed of V km per hour. So it is V km per hour and came back Y to X at 2V km per hour. Again From x to y it is 3v kilometer per hour. Again from y to x it is 4v kilometer per hour. Right. Now we need to find the average speed for the entire journey. Okay. So everyone, just assume that the distance between x and y will be the LCM of these four numbers. LCM of v, 2v, 3v and 4v. What is the LCM of these four numbers? LCM of v, 2v, 3v, 4v is equal to 12v, right? So just assume the distance between them is 12v kilometer, right? Okay. So now when the person is going from x to y first time, right? First x to y, he is taking how many hours? 12v divided by v, so he is taking 12 hours, right? I'm finding the time, right? Then for the next time, I mean for the second time, when he is coming, when he is coming from y to x, so he is taking what time? 12v divided by 2v, right? So 12v divided by 2v is equal to 6 hours, right? After that, from x to y, when again he is going x to y, then the distance is 12v and the speed is 3v, right? So time will be what? Time will be 4 hours. 12v divided by 3v, it is 4 hours. And after that, again from y to x, when he is coming, right? So 12v distance is being covered with the speed of 4v. So time taken is 3 hours, right? We just need to find the time for the 4 journeys, right? We need to find the time for the 4 journeys. Fine. Because we need to calculate the average speed. Average speed is what? Average speed is total distance upon total time, right? Average speed is total distance upon total time. So total distance upon total time. So guys, total distance, what he has covered is 12v, 12v, 12v and then 12v. See, first he went from x to y, then came from y to x, then again goes from x to y, then again y to x, right? So he has covered the same distance 4 times, right? So total distance covered is 12v into 4. So total distance covered is 48v, right? And total time taken is what? Just add all these 4 times. 12 plus 6 plus 4 plus 3, right? So 6 plus 4 is 10, 12 plus 3 is 15. So total time taken is 25 hours, right? So everyone, 48 divided by 25. So 48 divided by 25 is somewhere between 1 and 2, right? So 48 divided by 25v is somewhere between, it is less than 2v and more than v, right? So the average speed lies somewhere between v and 2v. Fine everyone. So B option is the correct choice. Lies between v and 2v kilometer per hour. Correct? Okay everyone, fine. So this was a good question of average speed, right? This is a logical question actually. So you just have to think logically to solve this question. All right. So fine. Let's move to the other question. So in 2020, they have asked 2 questions from this topic. So let's move to the second question. Second question says, a man takes half time in rowing a certain distance downstream than upstream. See everyone, downstream and upstream. Downstream is what? With the flow. Okay. And upstream is what? Against the flow, right? Okay. So question is, what is the ratio of the speeds in still water to the speed of current, right? Speed of the man in still water or speed of the boat in still water. See, question is saying a man takes half the time in rowing a certain distance, right? So obviously a man is rowing a boat. Fine. So let speed of the boat in still water, let speed of boat in still water is B. Fine. And speed of current or speed of current, speed of current, water current, just assume as S because S is a stream. Fine. So when the person is going with the flow, then obviously flow will support him, right? So downstream, let's say we have denoted downstream as D. So downstream will be B plus S and upstream will be B minus S, right? When a person is going upstream, then obviously flow will oppose him. Fine. Okay. The question is what? Question is saying a man takes half time in rowing a certain distance downstream. See everyone, the ratio of the time is given downstream and upstream. A man takes half the time, right? So if this is 1, then obviously this is 2, right? So ratio of the time is given. So obviously ratio of the speed will be reverse of it. So this is 2:1, right? So 2:1, D is what? D is actually B plus S. And U is what? B minus S. So obviously the ratio of B plus S is to B minus S will be 2:1, right? From here we can say the ratio of B plus S is to B minus S will be 2:1, right? And question is saying what is the ratio of the speed in still water to the speed of current? Actually B is to S we need to find. Everyone, we need to find B is to S. So all these options are given as B is to S. Fine. All these options are given as B is to S. Fine. So all these options are given as B is to S. So here B plus S is to, like what we have calculated here, B plus S is to B minus S should be 2:1, right? And moreover, B is to S is given. So obviously speed of the boat should be more than the speed of the current. I repeat, speed of the boat should be more than the speed of the current. Otherwise, upstream movement won't be possible, right? If the speed of the current is more than the speed of the boat, then upstream movement won't be possible, right? So obviously speed of boat should be more than the speed of the current. So here in these two options, this option and this option, here the speed of boat is less than the speed of the current. So these two options are eliminated, correct? So now here B plus S is to B minus S should be 2:1. So just check for this option. This is B plus S is to B minus S. Here 3 plus 1 is to 3 minus 1. This is what 4 is to 2. This is 2:1, right? So for option number D, this is the, this condition is getting satisfied. Fine. So this is the correct choice, right everyone? So in these type of question, you just check through the options, right? Don't solve the question completely. You just go through the options. That's it. Correct. See, I have solved this question for you guys, but once the understanding is getting developed, after that, you just have to see the options and you will solve the questions, right? Okay. Now let's move to the next question. So in 2021, they have asked only one question, and in 2020, they have asked two questions. So we have solved both the questions. After that, the question of 2021. So in 2021, they have asked only one question, right? So this is the only question that we have that they have asked from 2021. In 2021 from this topic. So just read the question. Question says a person X from a place A and another person Y from a place B. Okay. So a person X from a place A. So there are two places A and B, right? So from place A, a person X travels towards B, and from place B, a person Y travels towards X. See everyone, question says a person X from place A and another person Y from place B set out at the same time to walk towards each other. Okay, fine. And same time also, they have started at the same time. Fine. The places are separated by a distance of 15 kilometers. Okay, the distance between them, the distance between A and B is 15 kilometers. Okay, fine. X walks with a uniform speed of 1.5 km per hour. Okay, the speed of X is given as 1.5 km per hour. All right. And Y walks with a uniform speed of 1 km per hour in first hour. Okay, the speed of Y is 1 km per hour in first hour. And with a uniform speed of 1.25 in second hour. Okay, so in second hour, he increases his speed and he is walking with the speed of 1.25. And with the uniform speed of 1.5 km in third hour and so on. Okay, so in third hour, his speed will be 1.5 km per hour. Right. It means in every hour, he is increasing his speed by 0.25 km per hour. Right. So obviously in fourth hour, his speed will be 1.75 km per hour. Right. In fifth hour, his speed will be 2 km per hour and so on. Right. So this is the, this is the pattern in his speed. Fine. After that, Question is, which of the following is are correct? Okay, so we will solve this question based on the statements. First statement says they take 5 hours to meet. See everyone, question is saying they take 5 hours to meet. See all of you, for the meeting, obviously what will happen, let's say, suppose that the meeting is happening at, meeting is taking place at this point. This is, let's say, M. So meeting is taking place at M point, at point M. So A is, X is covering this distance and Y is covering this distance to come to this point. So obviously together they will cover 15 kilometers, right? Guys, please mind it. To meet, together they will cover 15 kilometers, right? So question is saying they take 5 hours to meet, right? So just check, in 5 hours, the distance covered by A plus the distance covered by B is exactly 15 kilometers or not, right? If yes, then obviously they will meet at 5 hours, in 5 hours. If it is less than 15 or it is more than 15, then obviously they won't meet at, they won't meet after 5 hours, right? So it has to be exactly 15 if they are meeting at 5 hours. If they are meeting after 5 hours. So just check it. So distance covered by X in 5 hours. So 1.5 into 5. So this is 7.5, right? So distance covered by X in 5 hours will be 7.5 kilometers. And obviously distance covered by Y in 5 kilometers. So like we have written for 5, first, second, third, fourth, 5. For 5 hours we have written. So just add 1 plus 2 is 3. And this is 4, 6. So 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 1.5 is 7.5. Right. So everyone, in 5 hours, X is covering 7.5 kilometers and Y is also covering 7.5 kilometers. Right. So this is 15 kilometers. So X is covering 7.5 kilometer and Y is also covering 7.5 kilometer. Right. So they are meeting. Fine everyone. So they are meeting. So obviously after 5 hours they are meeting. This statement is correct. Right. Now second statement. They meet midway between A and B. Yeah, obviously they are meeting exactly midpoint. They are meeting at exactly midpoint between A and B. Fine, because this 7.5 is what? 7.5 is 15 by 2. Right. So they are meeting exactly at the midpoint of A and B. Right. So this is also correct. Right. Okay. So select the correct answer using the codes given below. So both are the correct choices. Right everyone. So C is the correct choice. Both options are correct. Both statements are correct. Right. So this was the only question that they have asked from 2021. Right. So after that, let me discuss about some of our offerings. Guys, now it is the time to discuss about our offerings, what Unjust offers you guys. So we have some programs related to CSAT only. Right. And let me discuss those programs in detail. So first program is CSAT Foundation program. This is actually CSAT Foundation program. This is a long-term program for CSAT, right? So those who are targeting like after 2 years or after 1 year, so they can join this program, right? And then CSAT PYQ program. CSAT PYQ program is a very targeted program that we have designed. Here we have collected all the questions that came in CSAT from 2011 to 2021, and we have segregated those questions topic wise and concept wise, right? So we are discussing all those questions, and obviously we are discussing the concepts that are coming through those questions in the CSAT examination. Fine. So we have discussed all the concepts through questions. So actually we are teaching in this program through PYQs only, right? So here you are getting like which type of questions are coming from the certain topic, and moreover here we have discussed some other dimensions of those questions also. Which type of questions may further asked, may be asked further related to this topic or a particular topic. Fine. So this is CSAT PYQ program. And then CSAT crash course. Those students who don't have much time or those who have less time, they can join this program. We have crash course for 2 months, for 50 days, or for 1 month also, right? So you can join according to your availability and your convenience. Fine. And then CSAT weekend batch. This batch we have designed for working professional candidates. Those who don't have time in weekdays, they may join this program, right? It is a very beneficial program for those candidates, those who are, those who don't have time in weekdays basically. Fine. And then CSAT test series along with the discussion. See everyone, this is again a very good and targeted program that we have designed. Here we have designed the questions which are strictly based on the recent pattern of CSAT. Fine. Because here obviously if you compare the paper of last 2 years from other papers, then you will see the drastic change, right? So obviously we have designed the questions based on that only. Okay. So this is a very good program, and obviously the discussion is also very important. Fine. How to tackle the paper, how to eliminate the options. This is actually very important. How to read the question properly, right? So this discussion is also very important. And after that, we have a free program in our Telegram, 5-star question series in Telegram. See everyone, what is this 5-star question series in Telegram? Here we upload 5 questions every day in our Telegram channel. Okay. And we discuss those questions sometimes in Telegram and sometimes in our website. Fine. Here you may take those 5 questions every day to get the momentum. Till the examination, you may just get connected with the questions for CSAT. Just take 5 questions every day and maintain your momentum till the examination. So this is a very beneficial program for the students. So guys, please get benefited out of it, right? Join this program. And let me introduce about our contact details. So friends, we have a Telegram channel. The link for the same is telegram/ungist, right? So this is our Telegram channel, and our website is ungist.com, right? And if you guys want to talk to us, then we have a very simple number, 9613192021, right? Again, 9613192021. It's a very simple and convenient number, right? Easy to learn, in fact. And let me tell you something about our classes. So we have offline classes. Offline classes we have in ORN, Old Rajendra Nagar, New Delhi, right? So if you want to join our offline classes, you may contact us and you may come to offline classes which are in ORN, right? And we also have online classes. So online classes, you just get the link and you may start your lectures, right? Just by contacting us. Fine. So friends, these are the details that I wanted to discuss with you guys, right? And please stay tuned for very good content. We guys are working for you day in, day out, right? And please share these videos with your friends also, so that they may also get benefited out of it, right? So thank you everyone. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching the video. Thank you. Thank you so much.